Hi everybody, and hi Todd. Well, just a quick little video to help you get your head around exactly where we are right now in what we've got as far as our tools and the potential to absolutely crush this thing. Guys, sometimes we feel that we lack credibility when we go out to talk to people. It's not a problem. Let the tools do your talking, right? The other thing is, you might have great credibility. You got to let the tools do the talking as well, because the people that you may be talking to may not have the amount of credibility you have, and they look at you and they go, well, I could never do that. I can't remember all that stuff, right? But if we let the tools do our talking, tools are duplicatable. People and personalities are not. You can only be you. But so nobody can duplicate what you do, perhaps. And so therefore you'd have a pretty small business. But if we use the tools, if the tools are duplicatable, all right? And so work with the tools, not your knowledge or credibility. You see, if we master the invite, not the information, right? Master the invite, not the information. You don't have to be the information expert. You have to be the master of the invite. Bring people to your live business launches. Do in-home business launches and invite as many as you can. Don't be frightened. Just don't be frightened. You've got the tools. Bring people to the Zoom meetings. Bring them to the Zoom meetings. Pick up the phone, invite them. Don't invite them just on Facebook or just on email. Invite them. Invite them. Pick up the phone. Invite them. Bring people to the seminars. This is vital. The seminars are just such a vital part of the system. So master the invite. When you master the invite, your business will grow like crazy. So it's worth the practice. And we've now got the 3 different little videos. There's Trevor's larger video, the 9-minute one. Guys, we've got the tools. We've got all the tools we need. Now, here's a simple guide to a conversation you could have. Now, you'd need to put your own personality and you know, probably change some of the wording that suits who you are, right? So you go something like, hi, Fred. Hi, Mary. Thanks for taking my call. I know you're busy, and so am I. Now, the reason that's written that way is it gives you the license to get off the phone real quick. Why? You're busy. Okay? Fred, Mary, look, I was just wondering, are you open to picking up some extra dollars over the next few months? That's the question. Are you open? Sure. What doing, or what is it? Now, most people don't want to hear that. They think, oh no, I don't know what to say. What am I going to do? It's vital that people ask that type of question. Sure, it depends on what it is, right? Whatever they ask, you need that question. And the reason you need the question is this. Now, please pay attention. People cannot hear the answer to a question that they themselves have not asked. So if you're just spurting information, they don't hear it. They need to be able to ask a question, and then they will hear the answer. And here's the answer. Fred, Mary, I'm flat out right now. I'll send you a short video clip that only goes for a few minutes that is based on the new FSI system, and I'll call you back soon. So you've told them it's the new FSI system. What is it, or what doing? We're working in the new FSI system. Look, I'll call you back soon. And set a time to call them back and say, look, this only goes for 3 minutes. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. How about I give you a ring back at 6? So sometime in the next couple of hours, I'm sure you can find 3 minutes to have a look at a video. Would that be okay? Sure, no problems. And then you call them back. You do the follow-up. And the purpose for the follow-up is to book a meeting, right? Get them to sit down either one-on-one with you, and you go and see them if they're geographically close enough, or do a Zoom or bring them onto a Zoom meeting, right? Master the invite. Practice this. Practice it over and over. You know, you can talk to the dog. You can practice it on the cat. You can practice it on the teddy bears. You can practice it on anybody and anything until it just rolls off your tongue, and you will be amazed. If you master the invite, your business will explode. You will make all kinds of amazing money. But master the invite, master how it works, how it flows, and don't worry about the information. That's not yours to worry about. We'll sort out the information. If you master the tools and if you master the system, then teach the people that you introduce to do the same. You will have a large residual ongoing income. Why? Because it's no longer dependent upon your activity, your personality, or your ability, because the tools and the system have got it covered. Right? Master the tools, master the system. Now, let me show you something. Sometimes you go out and you contact people and you try to follow them up and they're just not available. Things happen, life goes on. But what you've got here, let me just get my little annotate little do-flicky up here. Where is it? That one there. I need that. I need to shift this out of the road. All right. See here, this is the hopper. Once you've contacted them, you've got them in the hopper. Now, some people come through the hopper and straight out the side pretty quick. You contact them, they're watching, they go, no, not interested. Fine, straight through. Others hang around inside the hopper for a few days, a few weeks, can be months. In actual fact, in some cases, it's been years. They just float around inside the hopper, you know, oh, I'm playing dodge 'em with you, right? Finally, we get to show them the plan. At that stage, sometimes a few more of them say no, right? But about 25 out of the 100 will say yes, right? So if you've contacted them and you can't reach them straight away or whatever, don't panic. They're in the hopper, right? We've got them in here. So when we show the plan to them, 25 of them will get in out of 100, maybe better. It could be 50, we don't know. Depends on how good you get at mastering the invite. And out of that 25, you're going to find 6 to 8 who will actually do exactly what you do or pretty close to it, right? And then we have a small dropout portion. Now, this is if we build using a business upfront approach, using curiosity. We don't mention Isagenix. We don't mention it. This is a business approach, and we're using curiosity. Why? Historically, we know that works. We also know that a product-based approach in networking can lead to a very high churn rate. In they come into the hopper, you sell them the brown box, and boom, they're in for they get in for a reason, they stay for a season, and then they fall out the bottom, right? That's a churn rate. And it goes in and out, in and out. They just churn through. That's just having a job. That's not building a network. Building a network is finding 6 to 8 people who you can help teach and develop to make a huge income that they never ever want to give that income up. Why? Because even though they've reached their health goals or whatever, they're not going to give up the money. These people here, they've reached their health goals. They've got no reason to stay, so they go. And, you know, when you sponsor a new person, master this, because this is a tool that will make you rich. Fred, Mary, as you know, we're just starting to open this totally new FSI system in this area. Doesn't matter where the area is, it's in that area. Now, we'll be putting about 20 new people into the organisation in the next couple of weeks. We'd like them all to be in your organisation. Now, this would give you a tremendous start, wouldn't it? And they're going to agree. They're going to nod their head and go, well, yeah, that's right, it will. You could draw it out at this stage. Fred, Mary, this is you here. Over the next few weeks, we're going to have these people here all get into your business and a whole lot more, right? So if you've got all these people in there in the next couple of weeks, that'd be pretty handy, wouldn't it? Well, it sure would. Fred, Mary, as you can see, this could get exciting real quick. I know you probably have a few close friends and family that you would like to help. As long as we're going to be building the organisation of new people in your team, maybe we should give some thought to sponsoring your friends and family first. That way they can benefit financially from all the growth. So, Fred and Mary, who would you like to be on the left and who would you like to be on the right? Right? Now, what happens is we go and Fred and Mary contacts them. At this point, you can send Fred and Mary the clip to their phone if they don't already have it, so they can forward it to their first few people. And they can simply call their first few people and say something along the lines of, "Hi, Margaret, thanks for taking my call. I know you're busy and so am I. Margaret, I was just wondering, are you open to picking up some extra dollars over the next few months?" Sure, what doing, right? Margaret, I'm flat out right now and I'll send you a short video clip that only goes for a few minutes that's based on the new FSI system, and I'll call you back soon and set up a time, right? So here's how it works. The new person sponsors these two. Now remember, we said we're going to put 20 odd people in their group, right? Now I didn't say I was going to personally sponsor them. I said there's going to be about 20 people come into that organisation. The new person, what do you think we're going to say to person one when they get in? Person one, we're going to be opening this whole new FSI system up in this area. There's going to be about 20 people get into this organisation over the next few weeks. We'd like them all to be in your business. Who would you like to introduce first? Your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie, your mum, your dad, whatever. They introduced these people. What do you think we're going to say to person two? We're going to say exactly the same thing. And so person two sponsors their two. What do you think we're going to say to 1A and 1B? We're going to say exactly the same thing. So 1A and 1B sponsor their people, right? Like that. 2A and 2B do the same. What do you think we're going to say to 1F and 2F and 2E? What do you think we're going to say to them? Listen, we're opening up this brand new FSI system in this area. There's going to be about 20 people get into this organisation over the next few weeks. We'd like them all to be in your organisation. Who do you want to be first in your group so as they can take advantage of all that growth? And they go and do that. Now, if there's 30 people in there, if they're all doing about 150 BV, that's 4,500 BV. Do you think your new person is excited? Hell yes. Do you think person 1 and 2 are excited? Absolutely. Do you think persons 2A and 2B are excited? Of course, they've gone manager. Same with these guys, right? Same with them, 1A and 1B. And 30 days later, you could have, right, 30 more people in this group and 30 more people in that group. Do you think this person is excited? Of course. Did you put anybody in there for them? Probably not. But people expect it to grow and nobody wants to miss out on their position to pick up the volume for the growth and the income. As long as they feel they're going to miss out, they'll put people in there. You see, guys, this is just a simple system. I just want to run back up the top up here, right? Master the invite, not the information. Bring people to your live business launches. Bring people to the Zoom meetings. Bring people to the seminars. Master the invite. We've now got the 3 3-minute video clips. use them, master them. Don't let them sit there. They're not there to sit on the shelf. They're there to be worked to death. Those things will work 24 hours a day if you let them. But you've got to cut them loose. You can't just have them sit there. They've got to be cut loose. All righty. Well, that's it for me, and I'm going to love and leave you guys. I'll see you later.